back at the Try You channel. My name is, oh no, well, we don't give a cousin fuck what you had for dinner. I'm going to introduce myself now with Neil's permission. My name's Rob.
I'm Neil.
And hit the like and subscribe button or our camera person will jerk us off. Probably not. Probably not. What we got, that's a hand job. If you don't know that, when somebody says you're going to get jerked off, that's a hand job. And, you know, we're going to talk about today Hillbilly Elegy. We're back with Hillbilly Elegy. We're going to talk about that movie, which you would think there would be if it was more true to life. Honestly, I did think there would be racism. You would think that whole family's racist, right?
Mm-hmm.
They seemed it.
Cleveland Indians.
West Bucky. Oh, yeah, she did a little bit. Yeah, that's the only thing they touched on. I guess that would be my biggest critique of the characters and stuff. They didn't make them as shitty as they probably were. Because you know they were.
They Disneyed it up a little bit.
Yeah, they did have the grandfather getting drunk, and they said he pissed himself. That was more true to life than probably a lot of it.
Mm-hmm.
They did now they did show some addiction, but gosh, if you've ever been around anybody on drugs, they didn't show as nearly as bad as that can get. But they didn't have a lot of, to fit it in. It gets like a 38 or 39 on Metacritic.
Oof.
I think it deserves better than that, right?
Just from the casting and the acting alone.
The acting was good. Glenn Close is up for an Oscar, Best Actress, right? She's not going to speak. You can speak.
Man, she's good in everything.
Yeah, she was really,
everything I've ever seen.
She did a damn good job. And if you see the pictures at the end, they show the actual character. She looks really a lot like her.
Have you spent much time in Kentucky?
My grandmother, we always say she's from West Virginia, but I think she's just from Southern Ohio. But just being around that side of the family, yeah, I can say, yeah, I've spent much time around Appalachian people.
Yeah.
Langhorns, as Larry Thompson would say.
I think they did a pretty good job of making the relativity between how rural, even parts of Ohio, compared to, big cities. But then when you go to Kentucky, Middletown, Ohio is like a big city compared to where they are.
Yeah, Middletown I didn't think doesn't seem that hillbilly when you think of Middletown, right? Isn't that near like
Miami?
Oh, okay. I thought Middletown was between Cincinnati and Dayton.
It is kind of. It's by close to Miami University.
But it's got some like nicer parts, right? Or now?
Yeah, I'd say it's kind of like Springfield a little bit.
To pick up the pace. Okay, we'll get back to the movie. Well, I mean, I was trying to talk about because Middletown's where it's supposed to a lot of it take place.
Mm-hmm.
I would say somebody like Donald Ray Pollock and Knock 'em Stiff really gets the characters of Hillbilly in this one. But I guess the kid went from Ohio State to Yale?
Yeah, he went off to the war and then paid his way through college, undergrad at Ohio State, and then law school at Yale. So really
I would give this movie probably about a 5.5 or 6 out of 10. Certainly not a 3.
Yeah, I thought the acting was really good. The story was decent.
Decent, right?
Yeah.
It's a decent movie. Not terrible. Glenn Close did a really good job. I wouldn't suggest it. Come to Try You. If you really like it, come to Try You and tell us why. Or if you don't, we'll probably like the stuff you like better. Anyways, it wouldn't make any list I have on it for anything.
No, if I was going to do a top 10 movies about addictions list, I don't think this would make it. But
no.
But I can't think of any other auxiliary list that I would even consider putting it in.
No, you can make a hillbilly list that this wouldn't make. Something like a documentary, The Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. Do you ever see that?
Mm-mm.
Put that on your list.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, you would think that.
It's intense.
Yeah, since you didn't watch Hillbilly Elegy, right? That's why I watched it without you. I'd say it's not worth wasting your time. Well, right. It's not a waste of time. It's just not like we just reviewed Sound of Metal. Much better, in my opinion.
It showed the family trauma and drama and negativity. I thought.
Yeah,
some of the scenes. When the cops came and then his mom would make him piss for her so it wouldn't be dirty when she. There was a lot.
They touched on it, right?
A lot of the family, and then the family. His loyalty to his family was pulling him away from being successful in his going.
Yeah,
for
that's
the
why I'd give it some credit.
Yeah.
And I don't think Ron Howard directed it. I don't think he did a bad job. I think he probably did what he had with the story and the time frame that the studio and everything probably made it do. I do think they should have had two cousins go off in a canoe and butt fuck. And then I would have thought, snort horse tranquilizers.
It's a good day for a canoe trip.
Yeah, and a butt fuck. It's always a good day for.
He says that in Dead Man. It's
Oh
a good
yeah,
day for a canoe trip.
Yeah, there's no butt fucking in that either. But
Watch our Dead Man review.
Yeah,
And
Dead
like
Man's
and
a great
subscribe.
movie. Like and subscribe. That's it. Hillbilly Elegy. I don't have a lot to say about
It's
it.
on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's not bad. It's not great. Yeah, like I said, if they would have gotten a canoe or even a fishing boat and two relatives fuck, even second cousins fucking would have been okay for that movie. They didn't have any of that. There is some opioid addiction, but I really don't think it touched on it that great. We should watch Cherry. That's supposed to. I don't know if I want to do the movie or the book.
Both.
Well, yeah. Okay, that's it. That's all we got to say about Hillbilly Elegy. If you have time, fuck your cousin and come to try you. Bye.